Hey guys, it's John, and welcome back to another G.I. Joe Spotlight and Breakdown, looking at the toys and the characters that are in each episode of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. And we're still going through the mini-series from 1983. And this time, it's G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero mini-series, The Mass Device, Part 5. Yes, we're at the end of the Mass Device series. A stake in the Serpent's heart. Like they're vampires or something? I don't know. Alright.
The Cobra Commander. He's got to be here somewhere.
In this episode, Timber foils Cobra Commander's disguise.
You have won this time.
Scarlet and a slave girl break stuff.
Yeah!
There's some 50s greaser guy who joins the fight. And Cobra Commander acts like a child. He pins a pink blanket to himself to make a cape. This episode, like I said, is the last episode in the 5-episode series of the Mass Device.
Don't they realize they're dealing with Destro?
Where Cobra's trying to take over the world by teleporting things all over the place and blowing up things using the same laser beam.
Lock on homing devices and eradicate New York now!
Cobra wants to take over the world. The world doesn't listen, so Destro orders New York destroyed. So once again, there's a beam flying at New York. I don't know why they keep picking on New York.
Maybe we can knock Destro's beam off course with a zap from our baby.
But of course, the Joes stop them with their own Mass Device beam. Light beam cancels out light beam. That's how it works.
Come on, beam, baby!
Is now not a suitable time? I don't see why not.
Meanwhile, Scarlet and the slaves start a rebellion. But of course, that fails. They get recaptured.
That's all, ladies.
Well, it was fun while it lasted.
So then the Joes, they have to figure something out. So the best thing they got is...
Let's start at the beginning, Duke, with your childhood in Iowa.
And he's going to relive his childhood, his high school memories, and somehow reliving his high school memories, tell the Joes exactly how to find Cobra's secret base and win the day. Yes. Of course. Go through your childhood, figure out where the Cobra base is. That's how it works.
It looks like the Hotel Dracula.
Characters in this episode to look out for: Destro, Cobra Commander, and the Baroness come back. They're all back on the bad guy's side, of course.
All has not been going well since your departure.
What? You psychotic, sibilant serpent of a dolt!
And then for the good guys...
Look! It's Destro!
We got Scarlet, Gung-Ho,
All right, you creeps, keep moving.
Duke,
Scarlet is still a prisoner, and we can't do anything about it.
Doc, Breaker, and Clutch are back. Covergirl,
Let your thoughts flow freely.
Wild Bill, Snake Eyes.
We're in a pinch, Snake.
So we got some cool vehicles to look at. Some great toys were in this one. The Hiss Tanks come back, of course. We got the Viper glider, both gliders. They show the G.I. Joe glider in this one too. The Mobat tank is back. The Wolverine. The Flak cannon, attack cannon. The twin battle gun. The Vamp is shown. Sky Strikers return. Duke looks like he's using the jetpack from the Jump jetpack set. One thing I want to point out, I mean, I don't know if it's not really weird science, but it's just like weird action. Like, why would you do this? In the previous episode, Scarlet shoots the arrow from her bow, her crossbow weapon, and blows up the entire console, and like makes it so the ship's gonna crash. But then, while they're crashing, she tells Destro to get an arrow from her gun, and it has like a little retractor thing so it can pull him towards the console, and then he's able to correct the ship and fly them back to Cobra Base and kidnap her. What are you doing there? You're like, I'm not going to be kidnapped, and if I'm kidnapped, I'm going to blow us both up. Nah, on second thought, maybe I like being kidnapped instead. So let's fix this situation, and yeah, you can kidnap me. That's okay. What? What? I don't understand. Why? Make up your mind. And you have to destroy the ship while you're making up your mind? Please? Come on.
I never believed this grotesque hideaway would look so welcome.
So that about wraps it up for this episode. I think that's about all I got. Yeah, I don't know, you know? It's pretty cool. It's a good mini-series overall. I highly recommend watching it. You probably want to watch all 5 back-to-back. It's not going to take you that long to do it. And they are available on the Tubi app, T-U-B-I, the Tubi app. You can find this mini-series there and check it out.
I shall be back!
And yeah, I guess I'll just stick with tradition here and try and leave you with my favorite line from this episode. Man, nothing has been as good as that first one. I'm gonna kick the mustard out of that hot dog. You know, that was pretty funny. So that first episode had the best line of this 5-part miniseries. But here's something I found anyways that, you know, might make you laugh, might not. I don't know. We'll see. Alright guys, I'm John. I'm out of here and we'll see you guys later.
A girl gets tired hanging around the house. Later, sister. We've got a war to win.
I was gonna bring flowers, but I thought you'd like these better.
Yeah, you saw that right. Duke kisses one girl and then totally hits on another one right after.
What a tiresome tigress. She was my ticket out with the third element.